Hey everybody, it's Chance. It's time to talk residential real estate in the Pilot Point Real Estate Report through July of 2023. Thank you for joining me. Before we get started, I want to show you on the map where Pilot Point is in case you don't know, or you're looking at the area and thinking about moving here. Pilot Point is located on the southeast side of Lake Ray Roberts, just about 12 miles north of 380 on the north side of the DFW Metroplex. We're going to start with closed properties for the month of July in Pilot Point. And just before we get going, I define residential property as 5 acres and less. Pilot Point had 18 closings in the month of July at $198.10 per square foot, and that is 98.9% of list price. Looking at how the 18 closings in July compares to June, we went up from 15 to 18, so a +3 on that. The close price moved up from $183.92 per square foot to $198.10, and then the percent of list price went up from 96.6 to 98.9. So overall, things are looking pretty good from June to July. I wanted to show you an example of what a house currently on the market looks like as far as the close to that closed per square foot price of $198.10. The one I found, and I pulled these on August 4th, so it may not be the same at time of filming or when you look at it, but on August 4th, this house here on 600 North Prairie Street, what they're asking is $288,990. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1-car garage, 1,386 square feet, and the average price per square foot asking price is $208.51. Now, as I just said a little earlier, we went up from June to July from $183.92 a square foot to $198.10, but this is why I also like to look at year to date. It's not the same news if you go year to date. At the end of July of 2022, Pilot Point was running at $223.44, and then this year we're down to $192.54. So up against last year, Pilot Point currently is 14.86% lower or at a deficit than we were. So the same house is worth about 86% less than it was this time last year. If we pull back for a moment and take a look at the past 5 years, you'll see that 2022 was obviously the high point at $223.44. We are down in 2023, but not quite to where we were in 2021, and then going down further in 2020 and 2019. I always like to look at the new construction with all the growth here in Pilot Point and how that compares to existing homes. So if you take the 18 closings that we did have in July, 12 of those were new construction, and they sold at an average square foot price of $178 a foot. And then the 6 existing homes that sold in Pilot Point sold at an average of $239 a square foot. So of these closed properties, you're looking at a $61 per square foot difference in buying a new construction versus an existing home based off the data from July. If we pull back and look at how that July graph compares to June, percentage-wise, it's exactly the same. 67% new construction sales versus 33% existing, but we did go up in new homes from 10 to 12, and they had a $2 per square foot rise, and then existing homes went from 5 to 6, and they jumped, let's see, that would be $40 a square foot from June to July. If we look at the total number of closed properties over the past 5 years, 2023 is blowing everything away. 2023, thanks to Moberly and Windrose and the new construction and development that's coming into town, you're looking at 144 closings year to date for 2023 compared to 74 in 2022, and then 80 in 2021, and then 2020 and 2019 were right there together with 58 and 59. Moving forward, I thought it'd be a good idea to add interest rate because it seems to be moving around. Well, not really moving in one direction, moving up. So I just wanted to add that moving forward to the real estate report. The 30-year fixed rate mortgage average in the U.S., and I know you can go to 100 different sites and find 100 different interest rates. So right there on the bottom is the website that I used. I'll also put it in the notes. But on July 6th of 2023, interest was 6.81 for 30-year fixed. And according to this website, on August 3rd, interest was 6.9. Now, I found this interesting while I was digging through the numbers, and this is something else I think I'll just kind of keep score of. The hottest area for real estate, there's no question, is Moberly Farms and Pilot Point. And if you just look at MLS closings in Moberly Farms year to date through July 31st, there were 72 homes that closed in Moberly. If you take the rest of Pilot Point, minus Moberly Farms, there were also 72 closings through July 31st. So I think that's something that's going to be fun to keep an eye on. But when I say in this report that new homes are really driving everything right now, I just thought this would be a good way to show you the numbers of what I mean when I say that. If we go over to the listing side, as of August 3rd, there were 63 active listings at an asking price of $218.09 per square foot, and we're running an average days on market of 78. If we look at how that compared to last month, we've got 4 more listings. The average price per square foot in asking prices went up $4, but the days on market has dropped 11. So an improvement there for sure. Let's split those out on new homes versus existing. It's almost down the middle, 51% versus 49. As of August 3rd, there were 31 new homes on the market. They're asking $190 a square foot. There were 32 existing homes on the market, and they're asking $245 a square foot. So there's that gap again between what people are asking for new homes and what people are asking for existing homes, which goes back to the slide of the 72 versus 72. I think that's why the new homes are really selling and outpacing the existing homes, is just because they're pricing these things to where people just can't seem to walk away from them right now. If we pull back and look at how that compared to July, one more home is all that's on the market as far as new. Went from 30 to 31, but the asking price per square foot did go up $7. And then the existing homes went from 29 homes to 32 homes on the existing side, and the price fell from $247 to $245, so that's staying pretty steady. So that's it. That's your Pilot Point real estate report through July 31st of 2023. If you have any questions, I'd love for you to reach out to me and we can talk about what's going on and how that may apply to your home specifically. I want to thank you again for watching. We'll see you in the next video.